there was a tour that got put together to go to Europe, but it was Dr. John, Professor Longhair, Snooks Eaglin was supposed to go, and he backed out at the airport, and the Meters. And the Meters was going to be the house band behind everybody except Professor Longhair. That was our first introduction to Europe and Europe's first sighting of the Meters. And it was like, we opened the show, we played our gig, and the response was like, well, overwhelming. And then we brought on the other artists and stuff. At the end of the evening, there was a meet and greet for the Meters only. No one else was invited to this meet and greet. And at that point, we met the whole entire European royalty, musical royalty, from the Beatles, the Stones. At that time, it was Faces. Cyril Neville eventually joined the Meters, and that happened because of a Rolling Stones tour that we did in '75. It was brought to us by, at the time, a tour manager named Rupert Surkoff, who had him and Marshall had been powwowed, and I can't tell you exactly what it was, but the end result was that we needed a front singer to compete with the Rolling Stones. We just couldn't go and be the four of us like we've been living most of our lives already. Rupert had the ear of Art, and far as Art was concerned, he had been trying to move his brothers into this band from probably the second year that we were together. So he wanted a Neville Brother band, but he really wanted the Meters to be that Neville Brother band. That was his dream, And I can understand that. I can dig it. The problem that the three of us had, was that if that was to happen, then we would no longer be the Meters. We would end up being what the Neville Brothers turned into, a Neville Brothers band. So we fought that idea, but doing doing '75, having Cyril come in as a conga player, and at the time he wasn't even a conga player, he wasn't a percussionist. They just, he didn't want to be out there by himself without doing something, So they settled with them playing congas, and he played at the congas, and but he did mostly what Rupert and them wanted him to do, is be the front man.